Here comes the star. It's Damian Anderson.
I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name. I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best. Yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game. I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest.
Oh my gosh, welcome to Bry. Thank you for being here. Now everyone have a seat, just have a seat, because today's show we are talking about Bry's New Year resolution. Yes, so y'all, I can't keep us. Y'all, I'm just kidding. Happy April Fools to you guys. April Fools, but April Fools were April's the first. But okay. Y'all, do I look like Bry'Neir Seymore to y'all? Do I act like Bry'Neir Seymore to y'all? No. So welcome to Damian, okay? Because I can't do that man's show. No shade. But that leads me into this right here. Do you guys hate? Okay, I don't know. Should I share this? Well, yeah, probably. Well, probably just a little bit of it. But don't you guys just hate when people, they prank you? Because with me, I can't stand when that happens. Like with other people, I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. But when it's with me, little old Damian Anderson over here, don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, I know you're playing around, but don't do that. Do it to somebody else, not me, because it gets me every time. And sometimes I will know that a prank is coming up, but guess what? I still fall for it some type of way. I still fall for it. And there has been, well, I wouldn't say many people, but there's been a few people that has pranked me over the 23 years I have been onto this earth right here. And it's just like, stop. I don't like it. Jokes. I would say it quite depends on the person. Because everybody can't joke around me. I'm going to say that. Everybody cannot joke around me. Only if you are my trusted, loyal friend who's in my circle. Oh, yeah. But if you're if you're strangers out there, I wish you would joke around me. I'm going to punch you in your face. How about that? Yeah, I said it. If you're a stranger out there, I'm not talking about my dang family out there, because you guys are not my strangers. But anybody else, if you come around me, if you you joke around me, dude, seriously, you guys, you better back away. Back away. I promise you, because you're going to get slapped in the face. Yeah. So I don't play those games, y'all. That's why I'm trying to better myself this year, 2024, because I'm trying to find the peace in everything. I'm trying to, because the old Dame would have did, you guys. The old Dame would have punched somebody into the face. It may be quite still now in 2024, maybe. You never know. That's why I always say what? Expect the unexpected. You never know. But it's time for my favorite part of the day, which is Damian's word of the day. All right, y'all. We still gotta find something, because I always like to do that when we do this. But bam, like what the heck is that? But today's word of the day is confident. Yes. And I wrote down what does confident means to me, and it means having strong belief or full assurance of oneself, showing confidence. Feeling good about yourself. Am I right? I know I'm right, because right now, you guys, I am feeling good about myself. I feel powerful. I feel confident being. Well, wait a minute, Damian, because I feel confident being with you guys today. No, let me reword it. But you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? But I feel amazing being here with you guys. You have to feel great about yourself. You have to, because y'all know you have to start within yourself first. You have to before you can go out into this troubling world out here, you have to start within yourself, okay? You have to, because you can, I'm sorry, let me just say this. You just have to feel good about yourself. You just have to feel good about yourself because you can't just go around to this world and you want other people, to feel confident into whatever they're doing, inside their career, with family, this and that. I don't care what it is. That's fine. Hooray, hooray. But what about yourself? What about yourself? Come on now, let's get real for a second. What about yourself? You're always wanting other people to feel good about themselves, but what about you? Huh? What about you? It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Brighten up this world. However way it best fits. Am I right? So think about that, fam. Think about that before you try to, with other people, start within yourself first. Okay. So I want to know, what does the word confident means to you, and how does that imply? Wait a minute, Damian. La, 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 la. And how do you imply that into your life? Okay, I would love to hear your guys' response. So we had to take a break, but coming up next, we have a very daytime exclusive that you don't want to miss. So keep it right here with more Damian.
What's up, fam? Scan the QR code on your screen to visit our Instagram.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, today we're having a really comfortable conversation with one of my good friends. Now, as you can recall, we spoke with Prince DJ a few weeks back about his trials and tribulations. Now, today in a daytime exclusive, Bry'Neir Seymore is here to be real and honest with us and bring out the real Bry. So please welcome back to the show, award-winning talk show host, writer, executive producer, director, and host of the nationally syndicated Bry in the Morning, Mr. Bry'Neir Seymore.
Yo, what's up?
Hello. Welcome back to the show, Bry'Neir. How are you doing?
I'm pretty well, man. I can't complain, but I do appreciate you for letting me be back on.
Yes, absolutely. And thanks, for agreeing to do this, this daytime exclusive with us.
Absolutely.
So, before we get started, because I truly want to know, because I just asked you, how you're doing, but
Right.
how are you truly doing right now in this present moment? Like, honestly.
If we're being honest, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm not to the point where, nothing bad's going on or nothing terrible's going on. I mean, stress is there. but I'm fine. I'm managing it. So, yeah,
And that's, the best that we can do, right? That's the best that we
absolutely,
can do. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
So, okay, I'm gonna go back in time a little bit
Let's
because
do it.
you did one of your hits, and it is a hit, your
Thank
late
you.
night show, Late Nights with Bry'Neir Seymore, that had ran for 6 amazing years. Bravo, bravo.
Thank, thank you.
Um, but let's get down and deep with this. How did
Okay.
you feel about it ending after 6 years? And what was the true reasoning behind it, and why 6 years? Was that the mission behind it? You wanted to do that for 6 years and then bam, or you wanted to keep on? What's the true story behind all of it?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be 6 years. It really was supposed to be about 7 to 8. It was supposed to be, well, the initial timing, it was supposed to be on until I graduated and until I grew up. Because I did that show when I was in seventh grade. And a lot of people don't understand when you do something when you're younger, you tend to let go. You know what I'm saying? Late Nights was
Mm-hmm.
a great show. It was a hit. I've done so much with the brand, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed everything. 6 years. It wasn't my goal to end at 6 years. I initially wanted to take this on. If I'm being realistic, I really didn't want to end it because it wasn't enough to feedback when it left.
Mm, interesting.
So, uh, and as you guys know, we had to pair. It was Late Night Hustle and Late Nights with Bry'Neir Seymore. Initially, TJ did a good job. Give it for TJ one time. Uh,
Absolutely.
Amazing job as the person that led on after I left.
Hmm.
And initially, he was supposed to stay on, and that didn't go as planned.
Right.
But you know, it's all about movement. And
Hmm.
with the late night show, Late Nights with Bry'Neir Seymore, I initially didn't want to end it because it wasn't going to be a person of color taking that spot. The network came up with the late night hustle and a late nights idea, and it branched off for a minute, and then it went off. But if I'm being really honest though, I really didn't really want to end it because it was like a remarkable thing. It made a lot of people smile. Really, really, that's why I gave it another season because it gave a lot of smiles and it actually helped people through their nights. You and everybody else that watched it thoroughly enjoyed it, and I didn't want to
Absolutely.
let that go because I knew I had an audience and I knew people were watching and enjoying it and enjoying what we came up with each and every night. But the thing was, I knew I had to grow up. It's
Mm.
hard to understand that know that you have to grow up and move on because you're so accustomed to things. So right around the time I was about to go to college, I want to say March, the deals were coming in where college applications started coming back, TV deals started coming up, and fall 2023 stuff was coming up. And that's where I had to make a decision to let it go. And it was sad because a lot of people were expecting more. And I just couldn't give more because of the predicament I'm in now. I'm in school, I'm in college, um, and that's why Bride came about because I want people to still see me. Um, I want people to still know that I'm there, that I still do interviews, that I still conduct myself as a host. Because people love that about me. Everybody from exes, I said exes, and they watch thoroughly. So as long as your haters are watching you, that's all that matters. That's all that
Yes,
matters.
absolutely.
But like friends and people that you grew up with who remember you and who texted you and be like, I remember when you did this when you was a little kid and you still doing it. Like
Hmm.
I love that. You know what I mean? And I didn't really want to end it, and I didn't honestly. I wanted to keep going because I envisioned myself doing that for a long time. and especially knowing that it had to
Yeah.
leave and move on. So yeah.
True, yeah. So because well, I quite sort of kind of get it, and then I quite sort of kind of not get it, but y'all understand, what you had to, the decisions that you had to,
Right.
you made back then. So, but this is, would you ever want to bring it back into this day and age, like a revamp of it, and you're like, is up in the air?
Absolutely. 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 I would love to bring it back. Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people kept bringing me up. Yo, when can you come back and do something? Like, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm like, I would definitely. That's something I'm thinking about thoroughly. If we're being honest, I would love to bring back the late night show. It had a mark on my life. It helped me with. It very much helped me with launching my brand. It helped me level myself to where I am today. If it wasn't for that late night talk show, I would have not met. I wouldn't have not met. Well, I would have not met you, TJ, Michael Finkley, other people
Hmm.
that are prominently in this business. I would have not met any of y'all if it wasn't for that late night talk show. So I would do it again. Like I remember, I want to say about junior or senior year of high school. I don't think I told y'all this, but I thoroughly was brain visioning myself on me taking this nationally and syndicating it. Like I would sit there and have a moment of me just looking out and just thinking, what if I really like sold this and gave it an actual national name? Because
Hmm.
Disney still need it.
Yeah,
Michael Finkley,
yeah.
one of my biggest mentors. One of my biggest mentors. This is privately conversations I had with him. He told me, "We need you. We need you." And think. He told me, "Think long, think hard, never stop dreaming, never stop giving up." And that's exactly the motto I go. As far as taking my time and allowing that vision to happen. Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people were mad at me when the late night show ended. A lot of people
Of
was like, "Now I gotta
course.
wake up in the
Of
middle of the day,"
course.
and I'm just like, "Yeah, I get it," but at the same time, it's hard
It
because
is.
imagine, then definitely hard now, but imagine like you know, going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 6 something, and going back and forth over and over again. It was a process that I became accustomed to, that I sort of
Hmm.
became comfortable in. It wasn't about now. I want to clear this up. It wasn't about anybody. It wasn't about the networks. It wasn't about people. It wasn't about anything. Nothing was negative about that show. Let's clear that. Let's clear that out because I had a comment about maybe wow, I had a comment last year or so before Seymour
Hmm.
Productions was initially formed. Somebody told me I was being Jimmy Fallon and playing around,
Hmm.
and I don't want people to be having those comments or saying, "Oh, he finally left because he was not being like a real host or whatever." And I let the
Hmm.
haters. They stay watching. I'll be fresh as let the watching. The haters still watching. So, I just want to let everybody know it wasn't about the comments. It wasn't about any of that. But it was only for me to personally take my time and start the next mark of my life. But if I had the opportunity to bring it back, I will. I will.
What? Well, you guys heard it here first in this daytime exclusive. Oh, Roddy. Well,
I
that was
will.
because
Yeah.
I didn't think you would.
If I
Seriously, I didn't think that you would say the answer that you had said. Seriously, I did not. I did not.
yeah, listen, like we're being honest. I get knocks on my office door all the time. Yo, we want you back, dude. We need you back.
I
And and
know.
and and, and, and Prince TJ, who has hosted Late Night Hustle after his show ended, I don't, this is privately. After the show ended, we had a long conversation, and he told me he was like, maybe late nights with Bry'Neir Seymore can come back, and I was just like, I'm thinking, I'm just thinking, but maybe, but if I have the opportunity, the time is there, I'm ready to bring it back, you know.
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And speaking with Prince TJ, let's get real for a few moments because he had did
How
his
annoying he
show.
is. We talk about how
He,
annoying he is. Like,
yes, yes, but he had did his show, Late Night Hustle with Prince TJ. And you gave him that throne, right?
I
And
did.
but here's the thing though. You
Right,
had, trusted him, to go on, with that show, right?
right,
But
right.
it only lasted for 2 seasons. So I
Okay.
want to know with you, like when, he gave, you that decision that, hey, I want to end after 2 seasons. What at that moment in time, how did you truly feel about all of it? Was you angry at him that, oh my gosh, I passed it over to you, and then you just crushed it? You know what I mean? Or like you
Absolutely.
relieved about it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wasn't mad. I wasn't upset with him. I wasn't none of that. For clearing the air, I wasn't really mad, upset. I wasn't. I wasn't attacking. I wasn't none of that. I get it. I told him I saw it, and I know. Because it's true. You seen him every night. It felt like he was striving for more and wanted to do more. You get what I'm saying? And then yes, it was an idea
Mhm.
where we knew I was going to be retired from the genre, and a new person was going to slide in and come through just to keep the voice and the vibe there. And as you can tell, he came to us, and it was good. It was at the end of the year. I just said, you know what, let's let it go at the end of the year, and start fresh 2024 or whatever you want to work on. He brought the Prince TJ show. That's coming back after about 2 years, and yeah, and it was all good love there. And I respect TJ, and TJ respects me. That's one thing I like about this business and like about this company. We respect each other. We may,
Mhm.
be feeling things or so anti sometimes. Well, I like to close the door on y'all sometimes, or I like to be talkative, or Damian like to be old, or TJ like to be, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. It's reality. Like that's a little brother to me. Like
Yeah,
I wasn't mad at him. I was like, yeah, I get it. And
yeah.
a lot of talks and a lot of affiliates were not very happy about that because now they don't have a show to fill that, and that
Mhm.
leads me into another decision to where, okay, what am I going to do? And how can I service my people?
Yeah.
So we got some stuff in the works right now for that spot. Um, and I just all understanding. I was never really mad at him. And when I sat with him, if I'm being honest to you, I just said, let it go. It's okay. I see it and I saw it, and I'm just being real with you. That's what happened.
Yeah, and I was, like a little quite sad
Mm,
because I thoroughly enjoyed that show. I really, really did watch it every night, every episode.
right.
But I understood, why he made that decision because,
Absolutely.
at that time, of what he was going through, everything that he wanted to accomplish, this and that,
Mm-hmm.
because we can't, I'm going to say this before we head to break. We can't force somebody into doing something that they
Absolutely.
don't want to do no more.
Absolutely. And that's something that's hard in this business because everybody tends to do that. And they do that with documentation.
Right.
It's hard
Yeah,
sometimes, but you gotta be true to your word.
it is. It is hard. It is absolutely. But Bry, would you stay around for a little
Absolutely.
bit?
Yeah.
All righty. Well, you guys, more of our exclusive daytime interview with Mr. Bry'Neir Seymore over there right after the break. You're watching Damian.
Keep it here. Damian returns in a moment. Hey fam, scan the QR code on your screen to visit our TikTok.
for all my business owners. I'm a business owner. I run multiple businesses. I run my studio, of course, my production company. I run my radio shows. I run my own syndication network for my radio show and others. I eventually want you to big up and tell that dude that, hey, this is my business. Don't sit here and tarnish it, because somebody actually tried to tarnish my business. And one thing I want to let you guys know on the Bry'Neir podcast, we're gonna keep it 100, we're gonna keep it a buck, and we're not gonna front. We're gonna be straight up. We're not gonna front. We're gonna be straight up. Somebody tried to tarnish my business by exposing unreleased work of my business. Number one, me personally, I'm not gonna sit up here and take that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna sit up here and let you sit up here and just take all the stuff we've been working on and just throw it all out like it's water. No, we ain't about to be like Tyler on the water. We ain't about to have a little water challenge. We ain't about to be like, make me sweat, make me. No, I'm not gonna say no names, but we gonna keep it real on the Bry'Neir podcast.
Welcome back, and we are back with Mr. Bry'Neir Seymore. All right, let's continue on getting deep, because I want to know, and I never asked you this before, but who is Mr. Bry'Neir Seymore? And what do I mean by that is, how did you grow up? How was your, as you know, you was growing up, how was your lifestyle? How did you had, any troubles growing up? Was it, all fancy, all colorful, or, because I really want to get to know the real Bry'Neir Seymore, because that's just what this whole show is all about, getting to know the real Bry.
Absolutely. Well, lifestyle was pretty mellow. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Grew up, South Carolina, as you know. Was a straight A student. Still is a straight college. College is a college, but straight A student.
Yep.
A straight A student. Honor roll pretty much every year. I was really, highly praised on a lot of things. About me being so smart, being so proper, being so, professional. They used to call me Bartholomew. He's like, Bartholomew. I'm like, what the world? Bartholomew. Because I was so like, if I'm being honest, I was so smart. Like, I was book smart, like really book smart. Like, honor roll every year. Been on honor roll since elementary school. See, they know. But honor roll every year. Always love. I felt the love of comedy when I started making people laugh. I started making a lot of family members laugh. Like, I would sit there and be stupid and say stupid stuff, and I get a whole bunch of rooms laughing. Like, I'll go in there and I made one joke about Jaws and something, and everybody started laughing. Like me, I love to make a lot of people laugh. That's really what makes me so happy, because if I'm seeing you laughing, I'm good. We good. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've been able to do that for a couple of years now. And I always loved media. I've been, started media when I was in kindergarten, when I first started talking in the microphone. I loved to get a crowd. And then the morning news show at our elementary school happened. Got a part of that. I became a quote unquote, I met local celebrities. So I met radio personality who's still on the radio to this day. I met people that are on TV to this day. I met a lot of people, and I always loved grind. I always loved being business wise, and I always loved production. Like, I would sit there when I was younger. So let's say middle school. I sit there and watch behind the scenes of movies all day. The movie documentaries all day. That's something I would sit there and do. I always loved the grind. I always loved filming and directing and writing. I taught myself how to write a script when I was middle school. Taught myself how to edit. I teach myself a lot of things. I don't sit here and be lectured. I do what I want and own it.
Right.
You can tell. And I'm so appreciated. And there was some times where I would feel, not heard, because oftentimes I often be put out as the quote unquote geek type person, because a lot of people really wasn't, interested, if you will,
I
in
understand.
the way I kind of did comedy, or in the way I kind of approached people. Because I was always the
Mhm.
person that was cool and mellow, but always had a purpose, which was either you wanted me for my smartness or you wanted something else. So when I
Right.
started branching out and doing the late night talk show, I started people started sitting there watching. Hey, I watched you last night. What, me? Do what? I watched you last night, and that makes me smile a little bit. Uh, I wouldn't say I had a hard, rough lifestyle when I was younger. I'm pretty much the same person. I'm smart. I like to crack jokes. I like to
Yes.
sit down and just be stupid. Y'all know I sit here and be stupid. That's why they gave me a radio show. I'm stupid every morning, literally. I'm stupid with y'all. I'm stupid on here. I was stupid on the late night show. Like literally, who would sit there and do a whole Christmas skit? Like, come on, like I'm creative. Like I love my creativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I love about you because you're all about business. You really are. You're all about your grind, your grit, so determined in everything. And that quite leads into my next question. Would you want to change, anything from how you grew up and to your point right now? Because, it 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 takes a toll onto people,
Yeah.
but it's because I think I know you don't want to change nothing because that's like who you are, right? That's who you are. But what if you wanted to, though? What if you wanted to?
I would definitely change my perspective on how I see things. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I'm too daggone nice. I'm too daggone open. I'm too much of a lot of things. I learned that over these times because I just can't sit here and put things out and expect things and be open to things and not be worthy of myself. Number one.
Hmm.
There's been situations hand in hand at the company that I just sat here and just let go by. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll sit there and I just be in my zone. I just look at myself and I'm just like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what exactly am I doing right now? Because the fear of
Right.
upset people is something that I don't like. I don't like sitting up here. I don't like you being upset with me because of something that I kind of did. You get what I'm saying? That's something I don't like
Exactly.
because I'm always a good person. I like to open things up. I like to, fluctuate and be real about things. But there are times where I just can't be Superman.
Hmm.
I can't. There's times where I can't be Superman. I can't do this. I can't do that. That's something I want to tell myself. I can't do everything in the world. I can't. I can't. I can't. Even though you can, but evidently you can't.
Right.
That's something hard for me to learn because I want things and I grind for it, but I oftentimes struggle to manage it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
something that's
And
hard for me because it's hard.
it is, and it is, and you can't be, you know, a people pleaser. You just can't.
So I
And
learned that too.
because I feel, I'm yeah, and I fall into your category as well because everybody knows I'm a friendly person. I let things, go by through me because that's how it was when I was in school. People used to walk over me. But then, I came to
Respect that.
realize I can't let that happen no more. I have to own my life, dictate onto my life, and not, with other people, because if you allow that, you're gonna have a machine in your head. This is how certain things are supposed to go, which in reality it's not.
Right.
So
Right. You're right.
but I want to thank you, Bry, seriously, for coming on, and thank you so much for the honor of joining the fam today. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad that you're back on. My bad for canceling you, by the way. My bad for doing that. I ain't mean to do that, man. I ain't mean to do that because you have to take your time and look at things, and you're doing a great job. You're killing it, man. I'm very proud of you. Proud of everybody here at the production team. We talked about at the top of the new year. We made about 170 episodes. We're still on the run, doing it big, and I'm just grateful and happy to have you part of this family, part of my family, part of everybody's family. Thank you for the opportunity, and let's work.
Yes, thank you so much for that, Bry'Neir. Thank you so much. And you guys, we'll be right back with more Damian. Thank you, Bry.
Hey fam, scan the QR code on your screen to visit our website. Closed captioning and utter consideration for Damian provided by
Welcome back. That's our show for today. Thank you, fam, for watching. I really do appreciate all of you guys. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Remember, little things make big things happen. And I'll see y'all next time right here on Damian.
Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. I will be the best. Headed out for change. I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name.
We make it happen.